This is Poznań.
Am I dreaming? No, I'm living in my dream.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to the charming city of Poznań, one of Poland's oldest and most historic places. This city is packed with character, from its deep-rooted history to a vibrant local culture that's alive at every street corner. Set along the banks of the Warta River in western Poland, Poznań is a city where Poland's roots run deep, playing a defining role in the country's early history. You can feel that legacy woven into every street and square. Come along as we uncover some of its rich history and discover the birthplace of Poland. We'll kick things off exploring the beautiful old town with its colorful facades, cobblestone streets, and the incredible Renaissance-style town hall. And of course, we can't come to Poland without diving into the local cuisine that's packed full of flavor. We'll be trying out some classic Polish dishes and introducing you to a local favorite, Rogal Świętomarciński, a pastry you have to taste if you're passing through Poznań. We'll even get our hands floury in the kitchen, learning how to make some traditional Poznań treats ourselves. To really get to know the city and its people, we're meeting up with a local to chat about Polish culture and heritage. They'll give us an inside look at what life here is like, and take us to a few hidden gems that most tourists miss. So stick around, hit that like button if you're excited to explore, and let's dive into everything that makes Poznań such an incredible place. But first, we're catching a train from Berlin, so let's get this journey started.
It's now 5:20 in Berlin.
Still sleepy.
Still sleeping. On our way to the train station. Catching a train in 5 minutes. Out of breath, but we made it. 1 minute to spare.
Yeah, my morning process took a little longer than expected.
5 hours of sleep, but it's going to be worth it. We're now on our way to Berlin-Ostkreuz, where we will catch an EC train all the way through to Poznań. It's direct, 2.5 hours. We just got to get to Ostkreuz, and then we'll go grab our train. Successfully made it to Ostkreuz with 10 minutes to spare.
I told you. I'm fast.
It's pretty chilly outside, probably like 5-6 degrees. We're now going to get a pastry because it's a long train ride. Oh, what have they got here? Butter croissants,
Fish.
sandwiches. This looks good. We'll get something here. For 10 to 6 in the morning, this place is pretty busy. It's not even the main train station in Berlin, but Ostkreuz connects a lot of lines throughout the city, and you can also catch trains here just about anywhere that you want to go. They all pass through and stop here.
It's early in the morning, but it's the things that we'll do for Poland. We're on our way to Poznań because we're all about the small cities and really...
It's the 5th biggest city in Poland.
Oh shit. It's the 5th biggest city in Poland. It's 500,000 people there, and we're gonna go make some friends and just have fun. We're gonna dive into Polish cuisine, dive into the beauty of Poland. As always, we are super excited. That's why we'll do it at 5 o'clock in the morning. Join us on this journey. Let's go have a great time.
I'm ready.
And guys, I know, no feet on the seats.
Yeah, it even rhymes.
269, this one.
Number?
269, and we are 61 and 62.
61, 62.
The train ride from Berlin to Poznan can cost as little as 20 euros for a one-way ticket, depending on the day you travel. But honestly, it's worth every cent. There's something undeniably magical about traveling by rail. The gentle rhythm of the tracks, the ever-changing scenery outside your window, it creates this nostalgic, almost romantic atmosphere. We were lucky enough to catch a breathtaking sunrise, casting a golden glow over the countryside. As the train rolled through sleepy villages and wide open fields, it felt like time slowed down. The journey was peaceful and cozy. We kicked back with some pastries we picked up earlier in the morning, sipped on coffee, and made the most of the free onboard Wi-Fi. It was the kind of ride where you just sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey as much as the destination.
Look at your face. Hey guys, before we continue with the video, I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. I've been using BetterHelp myself for the past year, and let me tell you, it's really helped me set and manage my goals. I've been focusing more on my overall well-being, not just fitness and exercise and diet, but also mental health. And not only has therapy helped me figure out what those goals are, they've actually helped me stick to them. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes getting support feel a lot more accessible. They match you with one of over 30,000 licensed therapists based on your specific needs and preferences. And if it's not the right fit, you can switch anytime with one click at no extra cost. So if you're ready to start your own journey, head to betterhelp.com/beyondborders to support this video and get 10% off your first month. Now let's get back into the video.
And we are here in Poznan. After 2 hours, not really that bad. Feels super cold outside, but we're ready to tackle the day. Still tired.
Yes, I'm still waking up.
Okay, we now have got to find our way to the trams, because the first stop on the agenda this morning is to go to the famous croissant museum in the old town.
Yes!
For breakfast.
I'm so excited for that.
I've been looking forward to Polish food, to Polish pastries for months.
Since we've last been here, it's been on our minds.
I cannot believe that the last time we were in Poland was in March. Like, it's been way too long. But we are here now, and we're going to make the most of it, and we're going to eat a hell of a lot of food today.
And I need to get beetroot soup. What do they call it? Barge. So we just figured out that the croissant museum only opens at 11 and it's currently 8 a.m. So we're gonna
try also Polish cuisine.
No! He's lying.
I got burned when we went to session, and people were super upset that I had McDonald's in Poland and referred to it as Polish food. But
yeah, that's an insult.
But Polish food that is made in Poland can be considered Polish food.
No.
It may not be traditional, but it's still Polish food.
No, it's not Polish food.
Nevertheless, we haven't tried McDonald's again in Poland, because we found out that there's actually a lot more better food than that.
We actually didn't know. But to be fair, we weren't aware that Poland's food is like to die for.
That was back when we were uneducated.
Exactly.
And didn't really watch Poland review videos or do those videos.
So we're on our way to the old town.
I'm super impressed with this weather, because Berlin has been super grey and rainy and just like really dead going now into autumn. And we chose a super good day because it's going to be a maximum of 14. and clear skies and sun.
Yay!
So we are in Poznan and we are here for 36 hours and the agenda is going to be jam-packed. What is on the agenda?
Food!
Obviously food, we've said that multiple times. And we're going to try a lot of food today, but we're going to walk through the market square. That is always one of the most spectacular places, and apparently Poznan has got one of the most beautiful ones.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just been redone, newly reconstructed and renovated, so it's going to look very good. We're also going to visit the old town, Ostrotumski, the cathedral island that they have in the city. We are going to visit one or two museums and obviously some churches because the interior is just out of this world. We're going to do food. We're going to be meeting up with a local Polish individual.
Yes, a friend.
A friend of a friend.
And we are going to get some perspective from a Pole, which is going to be really interesting, and it's going to change the dynamic of our day a little bit, and we're super excited for it.
And then of course we are going to try this evening the very famous Polish vodka that was invented in Poland.
We're not going to try it, we're just going to have it again because we have tried it before.
Yeah, but we're going to try probably a different blend of vodka.
Yeah.
The one we had in Wrocław was it was a pretty unique one. It was like almost like a couple 20-30 years old, and apparently it is a very good drink after a meal, ice cold out the freezer.
Yes.
So looking forward to it.
But in like overall, I must say I'm liking the city so far. I know we just got here, but it's clean. Coming from Berlin,
Anything's cleaner than Berlin.
everything's clean. It's really nice. The weather is really playing along. It's nice. It's sunny, and yeah, I feel it's fresh and clean and nice. So far, so good. It seems like most things only open at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
9, 10, 11 seems to be the standard. We're a bit disappointed because the croissant museum only opens up at 11.
Yes.
And it's now just on 9 o'clock, so we're going to have to make another plan while we wait for the croissant museum. But this is Poland and this is Poznan, and there are a lot of bakeries around. As we've been walking here, I can smell the fresh bread and the donuts, the pashki. The beauty of the city, we're not even in the good part yet, and it's just stunning. Super clean, super nice. A bit quiet, but it is
Early.
9 a.m. Pretty early on a Saturday morning. We're going that way.
Yes.
I think that this is probably like the city hall area, and I think just over the corner over there, just over those buildings, is the town square, the most beautiful part of the city.
This is nice. Look at that. So, a cool thing about waking up earlier in the morning is that, as you can see around me, there's not a lot of people, and we don't have to wait long to take photos at the nice spots.
So they didn't wake up at 11 a.m. like usual. So we get to experience the city without a lot of tourists.
And we are currently walking through this beautiful structure. Look at this.
It's pretty crazy. Like, it's a waterfall cube with a deck.
I've never seen something like this before.
But I think like that's just Poland in general. They always have these cool, abstract pieces of art everywhere. And it's just like adds to the beauty of the city. Blends in well with the old architecture. Can you believe that that is a library? Bibliotheca sounds like Afrikaans.
Biblioteca. Wow. I'm sure James will agree. The thing about Poland that there's actually two things that is always like really out there for us. Number one is the delicious smells throughout the city. So you'll always like be smelling great food. And then number two, the buildings.
Amazing.
The
It's my favorite part.
stunning-
It is my favorite part.
The stunning architecture. Every time we're here, it's just like you don't know where to look because everywhere is just like breathtaking. So once again, another Polish city that is blowing us away with the architecture.
But it's like it's got a completely different feel to Wrocław. Wrocław was more colorful and vibrant. This is more like rustic, you know, like a bit more of a duller color.
But the buildings, I mean, look at how beautiful these ones are. It's
The artwork on them as well.
just so beautiful.
And the great thing about it is we've got this whole square like to ourselves because no one is up yet.
Give it a couple of hours and we'll be packed.
We'll show you a video later on today. I can guarantee you because of this stunning day, it's going to be packed here later on.
Early bird gets the nice photos.
Now it catches the worm.
Early bird gets the nice photos.
At the heart of the city lies one of the most beautiful market squares in all of Poland. Originally laid out in the 13th century, it's one of the oldest in the country and has been the city's social and commercial hub for centuries. Surrounded by colorful merchant houses and charming cafes, the square feels like a postcard come to life.
Honestly, one of my favorite spots of the Polish cities are these town squares because they all kind of follow the same like structure. You've got the town hall in the middle and then you've got these beautiful buildings that flank the sides to create an enclosed square, and the buildings are all decorated. Generally they're either painted or they've got architectural sculptures on them, or they're decorated with flowers, and it's just like super stunning. And for me, like every Polish city that we've been to thus far, every square is unique. Like it's got something different, like a different feeling. Like these colors feel very unique to Poznań.
Yeah, that's true.
It's super nice to appreciate it while there aren't many people in the city, because as you would have seen in many of our other videos when we've traveled, during the peak time at like lunchtime or just before the evening starts, these squares tend to get like super busy and crowded and packed. But it's also the best time, I think, sometimes to visit the square, because that's when it's most lively.
Yeah, and you have people performing.
There's performers, there's
and
entertainers.
dancing and playing music, and the shops are open and you can smell the good food.
And there's obviously Polish beer and Polish vodka, and it's just an amazing atmosphere. So we'll definitely visit this place a bit later on as the sun starts to set, because that's when the golden hour will be. And the hardest part about being on holiday is always
Choosing the magnets, because James always wants to choose the one he likes and I want to choose the ones I like.
That's a lie, because we each get to choose one. So this was your turn and you chose one?
Yes, I wanted actually like a fluffy little goat, because goats are the symbol of Poznań. And then
But
James...
does that look like a magnet?
No. But then James decided, no, he wants some other funny looking goat one and I don't like it. So
But that's not a magnet.
I'm talking about this one.
We ended up getting a magnet that Sinead chose, and it happened to be a goat.
I was just pressing it for this.
But for some reason, Poznań has goats represented everywhere, so obviously there's a bit of a symbolization, and it's probably part of the city in some form or
We'll
another.
find out later why.
But I still can't believe that we are in this beautiful square.
Really? Yeah. Oh well, she's always on YouTube.
Oh, really? That's really cool.
Yes.
We've done a few videos on YouTube.
I saw Wrocław.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to make another one now as well. Making another video.
It's actually the first time we've met someone in Poland that watches our videos. So, it's very cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Good to meet you. Your name
See
is?
you.
Carolina.
James. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Sunay. Nice to meet you. Cool. So.
Are you from Poznan?
No, from Lublin.
Oh, Lublin. Okay. First time visiting?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just as new as we are?
Yes.
If you were local, I was going to ask, like, what's good to do in Poznan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All good. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Pigeons are 45.
It's €9.
Is it too much for a pigeon?
Yes. So we have met our first. We didn't ask her if she was subscribed,
I'm sure she is.
but I'm pretty sure she subscribed. She watched our Wrocław videos. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's really cool.
But on to, as I was saying, the most beautiful part of the city. The most beautiful building
Ooh.
is this. One interesting fact about Poznan that I didn't know is that the very first kings and queens of Poland are buried here
What?
in the old town. Yeah, and we will definitely head there a bit later to check it out. But check at this building. Absolutely stunning.
Standing proudly in the middle of the market square is the Poznań Town Hall, one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Originally a Gothic structure from the 13th century, it was transformed into a stunning Renaissance masterpiece in the 16th century by Italian architect Giovanni Battista. But what really steals the show happens every day at noon. We didn't know it yet, but every day at noon, two mechanical goats emerge from a small door above the clock and butt heads 12 times. A charming little tradition that's been delighting crowds for over 400 years. It's quirky, it's fun, and it's pure Poznan.
And we're on the hour, 10 o'clock, and we are getting a spectacular hit it, girl.
Oh, what a beautiful day in Poland.
Oh, it's just stunning and tranquil, and you can see what an hour difference makes. Look at the square. Look how the square is starting to fill up.
And the restaurants are slowly starting to open. And yes, our plans have changed a little bit. We are only going to the croissant museum,
Yes.
yeah, at 2 o'clock because we're going to do the show in English. We cannot understand Polish that well yet. However, we are meeting a Polish local in about an hour at one of her favorite pastry places, and I can tell you who's very excited about that. This guy.
Me.
I am interested in that place.
Let's go inside.
Whiskey in the jar.
We can go and have our first whiskey in the jar.
Born to be a rebel. I want to take a photo there.
You can't have whiskey. You gotta have vodka.
Yeah, but I'm born to be a rebel. And it says that on the door.
This is literally, the sign was made for Sunay.
It ain't so.
Sunay is a rebel.
A little bit.
Are you good?
Yes. Getting old.
Just one more time though. Look at this view. Just, it's incredible. Like, I don't think this video does it justice. Like, you gotta be here to feel it.
It's prachtig.
Prachtig means?
Stunning in Afrikaans.
But really, like, it's like stuff that comes out of movies. Polish old towns are always enchanting.
Actually,
Magical.
I wonder if they like film movies here.
I know that the Christmas markets in these old towns in December time is unreal, apparently. And we are almost going to go get some coffee and meet our Polish friend. But before we do that, Sinead decided it was time to try our first pastry because she was feeling low on energy. So tell us, what have you got? So Poznan
Yes.
is famous for?
Goats.
And?
Croissants.
Yes! And we are going at 2 p.m. to?
A goat and croissant show.
Yes! And what are we eating now?
A croissant.
And what flavor?
Pistachio.
And what flavor is that?
Pistachio.
But what flavor? Your
My favorite. It's my favorite flavor, croissant. And I'm really looking forward to eating it. It feels fluffy and it smells delicious. So
I've never had a pistachio flavored croissant before.
so far, it's a normal croissant.
You haven't got to the good part yet.
I'm still getting there.
The Poles are supposedly known for their good pastries, so I would anticipate that you're going to get some really good flavor there now.
I don't know if it's filled with.
Maybe it's just got a pistachio topping.
I don't know if the filling is pistachio, but we won't know until we get there. Oh, I'm wrong.
Isn't it? That is pretty good. Oh my word. It's like pistachio Nutella. Oh, look at that. So it's a normal croissant, and then in the inside we have like a filling that's almost like Nutella but pistachio flavored. And we've got
Oh my gosh. Okay. I would eat this all day, every day.
I'd give that a 10. Damn, look at that. Look at that pistachio filling. Like, I want to say,
Wow.
the paszki, the Polish Jonas paszki are very good, but this is up there.
Crunchy. It's so crunchy and creamy.
It's got like nuts in the inside and like the flavor. Oh my word. We are suckers for good food, especially sweet stuff. I've got a big sweet tooth. Here comes the choo-choo train. Poland, you've impressed me within the first hour. Our first meal, and it was a 10.
You ate the whole thing now. You finished it.
But you got the last flavor. Okay, we're gonna have to go get another one. Cut. We are now on our way to the little restaurant that we're gonna meet our Polish friend at. And we haven't met her before, so
No.
got no clue who they are.
Yeah. No idea.
Don't know how they look, so we're gonna just signal. We met our first Polish subscriber
Yes.
in Poland, which is very cool. And we're just now taking a walk now outside of the old town. This is not old town, this is the square. We're still gonna go to the old town later. But it's a super, super nice day. Like, the weather just could not have played any better. Like, we are getting Poznan to its fullest.
Yeah. Yep. And it's cold in the shade, but the sun is brilliant.
It's a bit cool in the shade. I'd say it's about like 12, but they say it's gonna be real feel today, like 16 degrees with
Yeah.
sun, clear skies.
And it's still early, so.
It's just amazing. And the last thing that I want to say before we leave the square is just look how busy it is, or how much busier it is. After an hour, okay, it's still pretty empty, but there's a lot more people than what there was earlier on.
It's not empty. There's tour groups everywhere.
The tour groups have started. But I think big tip, if you want to come take some awesome photos here by yourself and not feel disrupted by anyone, come early. Before 9 o'clock. Because after 9, as you can see, the tour groups start. And then it gets a bit busy. And I can only imagine how it's going to look a bit later on. We should actually maybe do like a walking tour, see if there's like free walking tours to learn some history, which is Sinead's favorite subject.
Yay.
We are here at
Ina Picarnia.
Ina Picarnia, which is apparently a popular local eatery, and just judging by what I can see there,
Oh my goodness, let's go and show
I
everyone.
can see why this was chosen.
Go.
You go for it first.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put my bag up.
Are you good?
Yes.
Oh my word. We ate at the wrong pistachio place.
Look at this. What is this even?
Is that a lemon meringue?
Yes.
Limoncello. Oh, guys, the smells. Look at this. Monarchy. Okay, that's obviously Portuguese. Pastel de nata. Oh my word. Look at this. I think I'm gonna have one of those. A 10 Rogal. Oh my soul. Look at this. This is a proper Polish eatery. And I think that we have found the right place. What do you think? We will show you what we get.
Yeah.
Okay, so as mentioned, we are here with our new Polish friend, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Eva and I'm from Poznań.
Okay, so she's a local, and the reason why we brought her with us to this specific place that she recommended was to get, what is this?
Rogale. These are rogale, a special pastry.
And what is special about Rogal?
They are made with white poppy filling
Okay.
with nuts and raisins and other ingredients. These are not typical because these are made with butter, and typical are with margarine, and they are special because they are made with butter, so with better ingredients. And they are typical for this season because on 11/11 we've got in Poland Independence Day, and we also celebrate St. Martin's Day in Poznań, and we are near St. Martin Street, so it is good to try them, especially here.
So it's like a celebratory
Yes,
dish?
yes,
And
yes.
over and above that, would you say it's like local to Poznan, or would
Yes,
you say it's
only local.
or Poland as well?
They try to make them in different cities, but we are the source of it.
Nothing beats this one. And then last question, does this differ from the one that you get at the museum? Is it?
At the museum it's smaller and it's with traditional recipes, so with margarine, not with butter like here.
Got you.
They twist it to be like more like delicatessen.
Okay.
sort.
Awesome.
I feel like I'd need a knife and fork to eat this though.
Do you want a knife and fork?
I think so. Moment of truth, we are ready to dig in. All right.
That looks pretty good. Pretty amazing.
It's even got gold flakes on it.
I ordered gold flakes for you especially.
Especially gold flakes. I feel special.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I need to analyze this.
Make it for the middle.
Okay, in the middle?
Yeah.
Is there filling in the middle?
Yes.
Oh my word.
It's not only inside, it's also special. The most important thing is outside. No, inside.
Inside.
Jesus,
Most
sorry.
important thing
My English.
is inside. Oh
Wow.
yes.
And she said it's got like a rum and raisin.
Yes.
Okay. Look at this. Look at that.
Okay, stop teasing us and like
Okay,
just grab a bite, because my mouth is watering. I also want to bite.
I've never seen someone eating rogale with knife and fork, but
She's trying to be civilized. Good?
Once again, another Polish dessert that is not overly sweet. And this one is extra delicious because it's got a citrus like flavor to it.
yes, it's just
Yes.
zest. Yeah.
Really, like I could finish this entire thing right now.
I love Polish desserts because they are like not overwhelmingly like rich, you know,
Yeah.
they're just like,
They're simple but delicious.
yeah, 100%. Oh my word. I'm not gonna even do this. I'm gonna do it like the proper way.
Eat it with your
Yes.
hand.
Sorry guys, I ate it wrong.
moment of truth.
I've never had something that tasted like that before. Like that's like,
But it's a pleasant taste.
yeah, it's really good.
I'm glad.
You've got like a doughy, like a rum and raisin. And then you've got like this refreshing citrusy flavor with a very nice crunch on top with it. Is it almonds?
Yes, almonds.
And that 24 karat gold.
Very, very, very good recommendation.
I'd order it again, it's very good.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Okay, so would you say that regale is a specific word for croissant?
No, croissant is a specific word for rogala. Rogala were first and are the best.
So regale came first and then came croissant.
Obviously.
You heard it first from Poland. And finished.
It's not finished until the last crumb is finished.
If Sanae was at home, she'd lick that plate out.
You know that's true. Okay. That was absolutely 100% delicious. I could eat that for breakfast, lunch and supper. So thank you for the amazing
You're
recommendation.
welcome. I'm glad
Once
you enjoy
again.
it.
What would you rate it out of 10?
17.
17.
Oh,
17. Yeah.
I haven't had 17 on the list before.
No, it was really good overall. Like not too sweet, good filling, and very like it satisfied my cravings. So
comfort food.
comfort food. I feel comforted.
But Polish food in general is like
Yes.
comfort food,
Yes.
wouldn't you say?
It warms your heart and your tummy, not
Yeah.
only your.
Like I always find like Polish food to be very hearty, homely.
Yes.
It's super like
And it's
filling,
simple.
and it just tastes really good. Like
Yes, it is.
I generally find like Polish food, like the cuisine, to be very similar to South Africa in the sense that we really like making home cooked meals. You
Okay,
know, a starch, a meat. You know, like
Yeah.
all the elements that make up a really good like Sunday meal.
Yeah.
What makes this city special?
We are like everything is near. Everything is located in a convenient way. You can use a lot of multiply of source of transport. You can walk everywhere because it's near, and I think it's very nice for tourists. We've got few interesting spots. I really like my city. It's difficult to talk about our city.
I enjoy it. It's very clean.
Yeah, everything was renovated here like last year, and they finished like in the middle of this year. So everything is brand new.
I saw someone was saying like the whole city got like redone, like and made
Yes,
beautiful. So
but
this
it
is
was-
what they're talking about.
It was source of a pain for us because everything was there was a big construction area here everywhere. Like here where we are walking, our old square was completely renovated. They changed everything there, like bricks on a
Yeah.
sidewalks. Everything was changed.
Honest question. Yeah. What do the Polish think when there's a lot of foreigners visiting? Like if you hear a lot of English, and is it something that like, because I know for
We
me,
can walk through this
There?
fountain
Yeah.
maybe because it's
because you know for me, especially like living in Germany, I know that there are some Germans that don't like it when we speak English, and I don't know why. So
I think
we just don't, you know.
I'm a very open person and I don't mind it, and I really like that people enjoying my city, they visiting here, they leave money here, so
Exactly.
and
That's the thing.
I think that we are maybe more open-minded than Germans. We've got a lot of Ukrainian citizens here because of the war, and I don't mind, and I hope that all of people are happy that we've got tourists.
I read somewhere that out of all of the countries in Europe, that Poland took in the most Ukrainians.
Yes, it was like crazy. I remember it very well because some of my friends went to the border to take some people to help them to, because it was disaster. No, we don't like Russians, you know.
Yeah.
No. And we wanted to help people in need. So
Yes.
I saw somewhere that like people were like taking Ukrainians into their own
Yes,
homes and
yes.
like putting them on couches and
yes, because you really want to help. It was. War is the worst thing that I can imagine, and I'm scared of the war, but I know that we will.
No, you'll be fine.
But Poland, like we've watched a lot of like videos on Poland, like
Yeah.
so like our knowledge of it is actually
Very
I'd say
good.
pretty good compared to normal people outside of Europe.
And probably bigger than mine about South Africa, because I know only rugby and the Antwoord.
But those are two iconic things. You know?
I've been on twice on concert of the Antwoord, so yes.
Wow.
Is the Antwoord really like a South African good export?
Like a representation of South Africa.
Oh, and also, Jesus, the actress.
Charlize.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. Everyone,
But-
probably everyone mentioned about her.
Yeah, and
The
Trevor
comedian
Noah,
is,
Elon Musk. Also South African.
Yeah, he is also South African. But I'm not the Antwoord fan anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been.
Their music for me is just a bit intense.
It's a bit crazy.
Yeah,
For me.
the concerts are also intense, but I read.
Really?
Yes, they are crazy, and I read about them like very weird things, and
Yes,
I guess I'm
yeah.
not a fan anymore.
So, how would you like describe the Polish culture to people who've never been here before? Like the way that you, what would you say is your culture? And if I'm talking culture, I would say, if I'm gonna give you an example, South African culture is a lot of food. I think a lot of
Community.
the community.
Very sporty, rugby's in our
He's explaining the
Rugby is
culture.
the best.
Food. Okay. So what is your culture?
I guess we are similar. We've got a lot of good food. We are good like hosts.
Yes.
We like to have
I hear
guests.
that all the time.
I think Polish
sorry.
are absolutely the best hosts.
Just warm and welcoming.
Very welcoming.
And we also wanted to have our guests being full.
Yes, they want to feed us.
You can't be
know?
hungry. We've got like a case, babcia's case. It's a grandma. Grandma
Yes,
always
babcia.
give you food. Grandma never want to be hungry, and we are probably like a national grandma. You can't be hungry in Poland. You can't be like a sober in Poland.
Yes.
Because you have
Can't
to
be
drink.
hungry, can't be sober. I like it. I like it.
And you, I guess it's
Poles want to have a good time.
yeah, and we also have like music here,
Yeah.
Polish music, some of compositors. We've got many artists, many Jesus, what is museums. I love art. I
Okay.
really like Polish art. I like Polish architecture.
But would you say that like history plays a
Oh,
very
yeah.
important role in who you
Yes,
are?
you know, we
today?
are, yes, for sure, because, you know, World War II, World War I, they place very strong mark on Poland, on people, on
Yes.
generations. They change cities, they change us. And now we trying to not be.
Would you say though, like the older generation, like your parents or grandparents, still hold like resentment or
They're
hold
still angry,
anger,
you know,
or do you think they've moved
We
on?
also had communism, you know. It was difficult for people to raise children, to work, to try to survive those hard times, but we managed. And
I definitely think that Polish history really has a big part in how it shaped the people.
yes,
Because-
we've got a lot of twists in
Yes.
history.
And if you like look at it now, you know, Poland's got one of the strongest armies. They're doing super well. I mean, they're building up economically really well. A funny thing is, like when we were driving from Germany to Netherlands, and it's literally just Polish trucks on the road, and it just shows like their exports. Everything is moving, you know. If an economy is moving and it's doing well.
But do you think you feel it though? Like, do you think you feel like as a individual, like that your country is doing well, or do you think that the average person still feels a bit?
It's hard because we've got like problems with inflation.
Yes.
It's strong inputs in my life. It has strong inputs in my life, but we are trying. We are a strong nation, so I guess we will try to survive, even though what's going on in political and in economical way.
Yeah, I just look at the Old Town Square now, by the way. Look how busy it is.
Because there will be koziołki in a few minutes, so we
What?
have to go koziołki. We've got koziołki on the tower. So
What is koziołki?
they are goats, and they are.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you.
So yeah.
What is the thing about goats and Poznan?
It's a legend, and you will notice the legend in Museum Rogale because you will have the window of Museum Rogale is straight opposite of the building. You will notice koziołki there, goats.
But what is the legend?
The legend is that they ran and they jumped through on the tower, and on the noon they started to like fighting each other, and that's why they make to celebrate the legend. And you will notice them.
Oh, wow.
You see the clock,
Yes.
and above there is like a balcony
Oh,
and
yeah.
a small window, and there will be koziołki. So we've got a very good time. So
You see?
it will be at noon.
This is the thing that only a local will be able to tell you.
And we are time now.
Okay. 7 minutes. Perfect.
What is like? Okay, so the question that I had earlier was when there was obviously the war in World War I and World War II, was this like square bombed?
Yes, everything was bombed.
Was everything rebuilt or?
Yeah, for sure those buildings, those small buildings and area, and the place where we walked through the fountain, everything there were bombed.
So this was all restored?
Most of them,
essentially?
yes.
Wow.
And that is the town hall?
Yes, there is. They used to get weddings there, you could get married there, but they, like many years ago, they moved weddings to the near of the town hall building.
Yeah, it's stunning. It's really beautiful.
It's twice a day. Koziołkis are twice a day, but they used to be once a day, only at noon. But then they made it. They also are at 3 o'clock. So we have an architecture who prepared the town hall, and he was under influence of the Roman. Yeah.
Okay. It's super cool to come with a local, because like for us we would walk through here. And and we maybe do some Google history and some Google maps.
We need to Google like pictures from the World War II, how everything was bombed and destroyed.
I always love seeing that, like comparing it then versus
Yes,
now.
I also like it, but it's very touching because it's unbelievable how everything happened during the World War II, but now we are.
The craziest thing about Poland was that it was like literally not even a country for 123 years. It wasn't even on the map.
Yes, but
it's like
but Poland, it's in your heart, not only on the map.
That's what people say. And it's so crazy because and people say that in the comments as well, and it's like crazy because we've never met you. You didn't even like read our comments on our videos, and you're saying the same stuff.
Yeah.
So like it's just cool to me how Polish are so connected with Poland.
But if you talk about Polish culture, something that I've noticed, like you very much live and breathe the same feeling about your country.
It's a love for the country, and like you said earlier in the restaurant as well, like you said, I love Poland. I just love it. You know?
Yes.
And that's really good. Like,
So it's honest.
yeah. And you're also the first person that I meet that likes autumn more than summer.
What you like when you are or sweat and
I agree. I agree.
look at the sky, look at the sun,
Yes.
look at the light. The best is autumn line because it's more softened than the summer one.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
If there was just a lot more sunnier days in autumn, then I would do autumn. But the thing is, autumn tends to be in Europe or in Berlin more like it's a lot
Grey.
of rain and grey. And it just makes it miserable. But if autumn was like this, I'd do autumn every day.
Yes.
I can dress nicely.
Yes.
and
Dry shoes,
Dry
dry
shoes.
head.
Yes.
No umbrella.
Exactly.
How long do you live in Berlin?
We've been living there since last year, March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're quite new. But I think like of all the countries that we visited, we know the most about Poland and we visited Poland the most.
Maybe it's the next goal to visit.
Yes.
We've visited, explored, and done more research on Poland than where we stayed.
And I don't know, I think like the very first time we visited Poland, we immediately felt it's different to the other European cities.
More homely.
It's more like people are more friendly, they're more open to speak to you.
know, they told
you
that
know?
we have Polish smiles.
The thing is,
But it's
behind the Polish smile is people that actually do want to have a conversation. If they can speak for us, like if they can speak English, like they're hungry for conversation.
there's an opportunity to conversate, and it's to good opportunity to meet someone from a different culture, different country.
Everyone says also, if we look at other foreigners who also visit Poland, they say the Polish always look angry. But I have still not seen it. I don't believe it.
Do you think the Polish face is real?
Sometimes, but probably sometimes I also have some Polish smile. You know, when I walk to the work, like Monday morning, no reason to smile.
But, but everyone is like that on a Monday morning.
Exactly.
So everyone have Polish smiles,
You
but their
walk-
own way.
Exactly. You walk past so many people the whole day. Why would you be smiling?
Yeah, because
Like
they
the
will
entire
find you
day.
that you are crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Why he is smiling? Am I dirty
Yes.
on my face, or am I? Or
Why
he's
are you
crazy?
smiling all the time? I agree with that 100%.
But would you say though, like the younger Polish generation are like almost like forgetting their roots and their traditions of?
I hope not, but you know, like people want to be like international, more different.
Yeah.
If your grandparents, when you were young, told you something, you didn't want to listen it. But when you are older, you want to know everything.
Exactly.
It's not because of that you don't care earlier, because of you're
Okay,
starting.
it's happening.
Yes.
It's happening.
Hold it, I want to zoom in.
Okay, we are gonna see goats. What are they called?
Koziołki.
Koziołkis.
I haven't seen it for many years. Really? Yeah.
So today's special for you as well.
Look at him! Yay! Hello, Koziołki! Oh, there's two.
Yeah. I haven't mentioned that they are two.
And there's a person walking there.
He is playing like a signal on the trumpet. No. Oh.
Oh, you see they're fighting now. Yeah.
Just check how many people there are here.
I'm doing.
it's a very popular thing.
But just like finishing the sentence regarding like people like losing like their tradition and their culture, do you think that it's...
I think that when you are young, usually you don't care about tradition. It
Okay.
goes when you are older, and I hope that I don't know many young people because I'm not young.
You are young.
You are young. What
Not
you talking
young.
about?
And I hope that people raise their my friends raise their children in a spirit of nationality, of history, that they show to their children main things in Poland, in our history. Go there and we will.
This is just wild in terms of how much more busier this place is compared to this morning when we were here at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. There was no one. There was like 3 people here.
Because we were sleeping. We've got 4 fountains, one on each corner of the old Mark Square.
I noticed that these, like we've been to like a few Polish cities now, and
Yeah.
each town square has kind of like the same feeling, but it's completely different in terms of like the colors. Like if you travel to other Polish cities,
Yeah.
and if so, like what is your favorite one other than the city you live in of Poznań?
I love Toruń.
Okay.
It's like 100 kilometers from here. Oh, it's like old Poznań here. It's a museum of archaeology,
Okay.
and there is a plan of old. We are a very touristic spot, and this is a Fara church, very pretty one.
So this is a church.
Yes,
And inside is it like
Gold.
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 Yeah, we were in a church in Wrocław, and
I also like Wrocław, but probably you have to go to Toruń. It's very beautiful. And
how far is Turin from here?
120 kilometers, but also convenient by tram.
What would you say though is like the standard meals in a Polish household on like a weekly basis?
Like typical, it's not my type of food, but like potatoes, like roasted meat, or some like schabowy, you know what this is, like Wiener Schnitzel, but
Yeah.
from pork.
Oh yes, we've had that.
Would you say potato is your national vegetable?
Probably national, and onion.
Onion and potato.
Yeah, but you can
Some cabbage.
cabbage, yeah.
Ooh, it
Probably
smells
they're-
like potatoes. I like
Yeah,
it.
probably they are already open, but I can show you what you need to check.
Okay.
This one, szare ale jare. It means szare, it's gray, and they are gray like gnocchi
Okay.
with bacon, onion, and sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I
What-
recommend you a lot.
What would you say is the best potato dish in Poland though?
I like potato pancakes,
Potato pancakes?
and I also like those szare
Okay.
gnocchi, but in a different way.
Yeah.
I say no gnocchi because it's, let's say, similar, but it's completely different. If you are near here, you need to check it.
Definitely.
Maybe it's better to go here than to milk bar, because milk bars you can taste everywhere,
Yeah.
but this not.
Would you say that like Polish people still practice and celebrate their like holidays, like you were saying, like Fat Tuesday with like the pastry?
Yes, of course, we love this. We love celebrate. We also have like bank holidays when we celebrate something. So,
What would you say is the best festival or holiday as a foreigner to come and enjoy in Poland?
We
The
heard
best or biggest one?
we heard the pierogi festival's good,
no,
but that's from a food, not.
they sell you what they have, not what is the best. So it's better to go to the restaurant that specialize in pierogi and then try those pierogi. I send you like śródka, so there is a pierogi bar and you can check their pierogi.
Okay, but what's the best festival?
Or holiday to celebrate.
Yeah, to come to Poland and have like a day or two in the city.
Different. the Christmas, it's like good everywhere.
Yes.
We also celebrate Easter here. We've got traditional Easter celebrations.
Does
We
your,
also have food, yeah, like
does your family on Christmas Eve leave a table open or a chair open?
yes, oh, everyone's lived it.
Everyone does it.
Yes, in Poland. Yes. But you know, when someone will arrive, we will be shocked that someone wants to
I'm
sit
going
there.
to arrive here.
Okay, I will send you
Have
my
you-
address.
Have you ever heard of someone arriving? Or?
Never.
But it's just
Never.
So it's just,
It's just a tradition, you know,
if
empty
someone
plate.
arrives, will you let them in?
No one arrives. I don't know. It depends. You need to feed the hungry people. If someone is hungry and alone in Christmas, why to not like sit in the same
I will
table?
come alone and hungry and cold on
Okay.
Christmas, and I'll come to your house.
Of course. I will send you. You will not be at the empty chair. You will be
Yes.
at the special chair.
Yay!
Empty chairs still be empty because of someone's we don't expect.
No,
she's literally inviting herself.
I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to come. I'm just going to be there.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the empty chair.
Okay. So I need to inform my mother that there will be empty chair and there will be because we
There will be an
usually we've
empty
got
chair.
such a big crowd around the table that there's also only empty plate, not empty chair because we don't have a space for empty chair.
It is so sweet. I really like that concept. It's really nice. Like we keep a space open for someone in
Yeah.
case they're hungry.
I've never seen this before. Check here.
What is it actual?
No,
it's
it's
not.
CBD.
20% THC.
But if it's got THC,
No, 20%, but point.
Point.
0 point.
I think this is going to be a thing of the future.
It's illegal in Poland, so it's not.
Is weed legal in Poland?
No, it's not.
But CBD is.
It's like medical thing, but without any medical recommendation or any resources about
Yeah.
it. No certification.
I didn't know that. The first
Even you got, like,
vending machine that sells joints.
even like the light is blinking that it's
It's green.
on.
It's on. It's
on.
ready to serve.
Let's just visit this location. And I feel something that is similar between South Africans and Polish is in my tradition, the Afrikaans culture,
Yeah.
it's also very much your granny will always make sure
Yes,
that you're
grandma.
fed.
Also, like in Italy,
The grandma-
nonna.
You're looking a bit thin. You need to,
You need to eat. You need
Yeah,
to
eat because you look so thin.
Yes,
Even you've
you-
got like 20 kilograms overweight,
Yes.
you look so thin. You need
What's
to eat.
happened to you? What's happened to you? You're starving. Yes.
Always when I was leaving the house, even for 2 days, I was coming back home and my grandma said, "You look so thin." I'm not because I left the home 2 days ago.
Just
You
shows,
need
like,
to eat.
That's just how they show love. You know, they
Yes,
show love
yes.
through their
This
food.
is simple way to show a love, like to
Yes,
give
to
food.
awesome.
That's nice.
I mean, I guess the only other question, the last question like I had was, I mean, how do Polish people, do they like still like hold on to the past? Because everyone says that Polish people, they love to debate and they love to complain.
Yes.
And like our comment section always of people like not fighting each other, but like really they know what they're talking about. Do you think like a lot of Poles like still hold on to the war and like the dislike of Germany, or do you think it's just like people just remembering? You know?
People still remember about it, but we don't like Russians now all the time. And now Germans are not like
There's no bad blood.
No. But the World War II was very. It's put a strong influence on Poland, but not on my generation, not even on my parents' generation, but on my grandparents' generation. And my grandma always said that, when I make a sandwich, I can't put like few ingredients on one sandwich because you can put only one, because my grandma remembered that she didn't have a food at all. That's why she always thinks that maybe there will be a day that the food will be finished, and she didn't want to eat carrot cake because she told me that during the war we made a carrot cake because there was no eggs, there was no that. I don't want to eat carrot cake anymore. I was shocked. I didn't think that way, but you know, that was her memories and that was her fears about lack of food. And
So people like really suffered and it almost like traumatized them.
war is trauma. War is the biggest trauma that you can imagine. So
unnecessary.
for sure, I can't understand it.
But what's crazy for me is just like, you know, people say there's like generational trauma, like people like carry it through generations. Like
Yes.
Polish is people have kind of like moved on to better things. They remember it, but the newer generations coming through, I feel, I don't know, maybe it's my just perspective, maybe you could tell, but it's the feeling I get is that the newer generations, they remember, but they haven't got that trauma in themselves.
It's hard to realize how traumatic it is if you didn't feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I don't have possibility to have war trauma, because as I said before, the war is my biggest trauma. And I hope that I will never feel the fear of losing my parents, my relatives, my country. That I will fight for my country for sure, but I hope that I will not need to.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to just come and
was
meet
a pleasure.
random South Africans.
That you didn't even know.
need to clean my apartment. You know how lucky I am. It's a mess, it's still there, but I'm here.
I hope we get to see you soon sometime again.
I will text you today the details.
Yeah. And
Evening.
maybe next time we go pick some mushrooms.
Yes, but I need to find someone who
We will.
tell us where.
But now we have a Polish local that can help us.
Yes. So you need to find someone, the location, and then we come with you. Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Yes.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
It was
really.
good meeting you, and we'll maybe see you later.
Yes.
Awesome. All
Have
the
a
best.
good day.
Bye.
Okay, so we just said goodbye to Eva. She's really lovely. I think she was everything that I constantly hear about the Polish, like everything that I think about the Polish. Friendly, welcoming, kind. She's obsessed with like wanting to feed people.
She loves her country.
She loves her country. She's proud.
She embodies everything that we have experienced thus far of what Polish people are.
Yes, exactly. So it was really refreshing to meet a local, and we've made a friend here, and we're definitely going to be back to see her. So
And next time we're in one of your guys' cities, maybe let us know.
Make
or
another
drop us
friend.
down in the comments of where we should visit next, and then we can do a tour of the next city.
So let's get on with our journey.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Part 2 of our Poznan series is coming soon, where we try some tasty local food and explore more hidden gems around the city. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.